Oh, yeah. More fucking camcorder. Oh.
You were worried that I was going to start on time? I didn't even nap, man. I've been here. I've been sitting here. Actually, that's not true. I took out a ton of trash. I exercised. I made a couple tweaks to what I'm going to show you guys today before we do some Mariomon.
You were supposed to nap.
Look, I know, but I feel a little better. I felt worse at work. I feel better now. I got motivated. I was like, as soon as I hit this button and say, you know, let's schedule the stream, I'm going to want to do some chores. I think it's because when I click that button, I'm like, I can't work on anything big now. I don't have the time anymore to work on something big. I see there is a lot of crazy things that happen, but you know what else is crazy? I had Chinese for Easter. I don't know anything about Pope Francis. And I've never played Oblivion. None of this matters to me. These are not things that are for me. Thank you for the Prime. I don't know what that sound was. I don't know if that was it or if that wasn't. Thank you for the 2 months.
Oblivion what?
What is... Oh, Elder Scrolls 6. Look, all of it is crazy, but none of it has anything to do with me. My aunt made a 5-pound chunk of ham. We found bald meat. Now, why would you say that? Now, riddle me this. Why would you say that? You could have left that out of chat. And you didn't. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Bald meat has become a chat staple. Now, how was that true? Now, how do we get a chat together and we all say, you know what, we all care about bald meat? How do we do that? How did we get here? Debating seeing the Minecraft movie in like 40 minutes. Is it worth it? It seems like a gamble to see it. Look, I will say, you can always watch the VOD. The VOD's always going to be available, but the Minecraft movie in theaters is not going to always be available. I'm looking out for you. You can always come back to a different stream or just watch the VOD of this one. So it is completely your decision. I just made some bald meat before stream. Tuna salmon meatballs. My cat would not leave me alone during the process. I've never heard of fish meatballs, to be honest with you. Never heard of that. I needed to share that, Chris. There's a few things you must share with the world, and when your aunt pulls out a giant ball of meat, you have to share it. I think your aunt needs to keep it to herself. She needs to not share that.
That's big. Almost as big as Lee Fion's cheeks.
You didn't need to add that, but thank you for the 19 months. Haven't people been basically vandalizing theaters during a specific scene in that movie? I don't know. I just know people are treating it kind of like they treated The Room. Like, I think a lot of people know that it's not a good movie, but they know it's an experience to go, and it's an experience to share. And there's a chicken jockey. Never heard of fish meat? No, fish balls. Specifically meatballs made of fish. I've never heard of that. I've never heard anyone do that before. I make meatballs all the time. I might do it this weekend. You have a question? I have an answer. I decided to try it. Was it good? 2 months that you've been an affiliate? That's weird. That's weird because we haven't grown much on Twitch at all. Which makes sense. I mean, everyone's used to YouTube. That's where we've been the whole time. And Twitch is, by default, the harder one to grow on.
But it's kind of sad.
Talking about fish balls. SMH. Are there any other Chikorita fans in here? Me! Hello, me! This guy! I like Totodile more. But me! I'm a fan! Why is there only one Twitch viewer? Is there? Oh my god, there is. It says one viewer on Twitch.
Don't feel great today, so won't stay long, but it's no time, streamer man.
Thank you for the $3.
You're the best. Hashtag Team Raw Dog. Hashtag Bush Trimmer. Hashtag
was that part of the same thing?
Note averted. Hashtag meow.
Oh, my phone.
Meow. Meow.
Oh,
meow.
no.
Meow. Meow. Uff. Meow. 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 Uff uff. Meow.
Thank you for the sub on Twitch. Thank you.
Meow.
Thank you for the 2 months.
Uff uff uff.
Holy shit.
Meow.
It's still
Meow.
going! How is there not a limit on that thing? Thank you for the $3. Was that combined? Was it like a you're the best? What was the second part? There were so many meows I don't even remember. I can't even like think that far back in my brain how long ago it was before the meows. Bulbasaur will always and forever be my #1 baby. I do like me some Bulbasaur. Let me name off all of my starters, my favorite starters from each generation. Charmander. If there's a boo, that would be right now. Totodile. Mudkip. Piplup. What are the starters in Gen 5? It's Oshawott? Oshawott? As long as you're not a cringe Charmander. Okay, it's not my favorite starter, but it's my favorite in Gen 1. Okay, I have to be real with you. That's just the truth. Why does this music make it sound like you're going to kill the remaining starters? I don't remember the starters in Gen 6 off the top of my head. I don't remember the starters in Gen 7 off the top of my head. I know they all exist. I could name all of them, but they're all one lump to me. All 6 of them are one lump. I'm not picking any of them. Gen 8, it's the bunny. And in Gen 9, it's the crocodile. That's it. That's all the ones that I like. That's all my favorite starters. That's that. Eevee Kanto starter fan. I never even consider Eevee and Pikachu really as starters in my head, but they are starters. Chesapin, Fennekin, Foki, Litten, Poplio, and Rowlet. Okay, if I had to pick out of those two groups, it's going to be Froakie and Rowlet. Those are my favorites. The Trim Bush is actually a Pokey encounter, but it didn't activate because you already had a World 4-2 encounter. Oh, so this whole time I've been trying to trim a bush, and there's no bush to trim. I've just made it unavailable for myself. Look, the crocodiles are the best ones. I'm sorry about it. If you pick the duck in Gen 9, retire. Go to a retirement home and get fed oatmeal and tapioca with a spoon to your teethless having mouth. Why did I say that? That's an actually crazy, unhinged thing to say. I'd have to get lucky with gift subs. For what? For a sub? To get a sub? By the way, this never works. This never ever works on me. If it's an attempt to make fear in my heart, it never works. The duck is the only one I like. Get to the retirement home now! You're needed! Put a quilt over your legs, get in a wheelchair, and face the window for 30 years. This is the end of the rope. Crispy attacking us old guys. Sorry, I got too real. I'm sorry about it. I'll tell you what. Today, I have good news. We have a couple of updates that I'm going to share about the Game Corner expansion run. I shared some of this the other night, kind of freeballing it. Just like, oh, you guys want to see? And then I showed it. But I've fixed some of it, and I've added to some of it, and I've done some more. It's not going to be a long showcase, but it's going to be a showcase. You guys will be able to see some stuff.
Nice car.
You're like the Gen 9 duck starter. You have dementia. That's messed up. Chris just told us to rope. No, that's not what that means. I said the end of the rope, not shoot the rope. No shooting ropes in my chat, please. No free balling on stream. None of that either. No free balling, no shooting ropes. Those are my 2 rules. Actually, there's 3 rules. The other one is we have a dress code. And that's wear a suit or a dress. You're eating taco. I'm kind of jealous. Anyways, I haven't thought through how I want to showcase this because I literally finished it at like almost 4 in the morning last night. Thank you for the subscription. It's not going to appear here because something's bugged about it. I want to wear a suit too. But I guess I'll just like showcase some stuff. Thank you for the Twitch sub. Thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. And then the spooky guys from Harry Potter. Kinda. Follow the rest of the rules in the description. That's true. All right, let's take a look at some things that I edited. Let me pop it open, and then I will show you guys what I have been working on thus far. I opened the wrong file, but that's okay. The main updates are two things. Number one, and you'll see this in a second. I can explain it here, however. The ping happened? Huge. Wait, what did it say? What did it say this time? Live now. That's lame. Another lame one. Way to go, chrispiche. I lame. One of the updates is going to be battle relative. One that I can show you guys right now is that there are arcades in every single damn town. You're not limited to just the game corner anymore. There is literally an arcade in every town, even Pacific Log Town. Good battle relatives? No, that's not what I meant. Just made it home to see this? Let's go! Need to train him with Bug more. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. No, not a battle royale. Okay. Every single town has an arcade. I need to figure out how to set it up so that it's playable through the game and you don't just go to blackjack in Oldale Town and make 9,999 coins and rip through it. I have to like scale it. So I'm playing around with like what stuff can go where. For example, this has slot machines, the beginning pinball games, basic gacha machines, Snake, and Pachinko, and that's it in this game corner. That's it in this arcade. You can get different items. They vary per town, kind of scaling to how many badges you're expected to have around that time you are at that town. The ATMs are used to get coins, and you can get the same items as you can in the game corner from these clowns on the left. However, rare candies are going to be way cheaper in this run. No butt flaps in Rustboro. I think butt flaps kicks in Duford Town. And I'm going to have to play test it. I'm going to have to figure out what like makes the most sense. Like right now I have Pachinko as the only option in Oldale Town. And that's because I'm finding that Pachinko is the slowest game to get coins by far. So it's supposed to kind of incentivize you not to overlevel against the first fight. Because then you can just go to Petalburg after that and get Snake. And then you can make coins way faster. That's not the only thing. Say you made it to Rustboro City. And you have a plethora of Pokemon in your party from the Pachinko... No, not the Pachinko. The gacha machines. How hard would it be to put a max bet per city? Kind of painful. Kind of painful, but not impossible. Mariomon World 4 be like, kind of true. Kind of true. If you went up this way, you might notice there's a small change, and you need a cut tree to be cut to go through this path. Now, I don't have cut because I didn't play test through Roxanne, but that's okay. I made the hack. I can skip. I can kind of time warp a little bit. Cut is designed to let you get into a building that's normally blocked in a normal playthrough. But it's this building right here, this big old dang building. And this is only in Rustboro City. This is called Sevens Corp. This is the company that's in charge of all the arcades in Hoenn. And I'm not going to put too much story into this because that's lame. But the reason it's here is for three things. And I haven't made a tile set for the indoors yet. That's later in my little pipeline that I have. There are three things you can do in here. Number one is because there's no marts in the region, you gotta find a way to make money. This guy will buy your items. That's the only thing he does. That's it. He's just here to buy items from you so he can put them in the gacha machines and the vending machines. That's it. That's number one. This guy here is a character. I named him Max Bets. Maximilian Bets. Because Max Bet. I thought about Jack Potts, but that's too on the nose. Max Bets' job is he's the owner of the company, but all he wants to do is buy your Pokemon off of you to put it back into the gacha machines at a low price. At a lower price than you bought them for. Technically speaking, considering it's like, I don't know, 50 coins that you're doing for one of these is $1,000. There's a whole thing. But he will buy your Pokemon off you. You can sell your Pokemon if you're desperate to gamble. And he'll buy them off you and put them back in the gacha machines. For example, this Plusle doesn't have any attacking moves. Look at me, $600 for it. Which is a terrible deal. That's like 60% of what it's worth. That's kind of sad. I don't. It makes me kind of sad because it plays the faint noise, and that kind of bums me out when you do it. You don't have to do this. This is not required to beat the game, but it's out there if you're that desperate. You can go to the Pokemon black market. You can do Team Rocket shit and just be like, yeah, you want my Pokemon? Here. I'll give it to you for, what's C-Dot worth? Oh, C-Dot's $500. You know what? That sounds good to me. It only has Bide. Why do you hate me? This is a fake save file. You cut it in, Chris? Why do it make you sad? It's the sound that makes me sad. There is a third guy in here that does things, though. This other green-suited gentleman. This green-suited gentleman here has one goal. And that goal is randomly generated at the beginning of the game. One Pokemon is picked at random, kind of like a gamble, from the Pokedex. And if you have that Pokemon that's set up with your seed, you can get $100,000 on the spot because it's a high-value Pokemon. It's what they've been looking it for. So, in the theme of gambling, if you happen to get the right Mon, if it's like a really lame, weak Mon and you pull it out of the gacha machine first try, you just had the luckiest deal of your life. You can go get 100,000 Poké-Dollars right off rip. All you have to do is beat Roxanne. Then you're set up to grow
Hello,
your...
Chef.
Hello.
Hello, chat. I believe the starter
call me
gotcha
chef.
should be guaranteed to give you something decent on the level of a normal starter, to
No.
discourage save scumming or resetting,
No.
because you won't have a chance of just getting stuck with garbage.
No. The answer is no. Thank you for the donation. If you're save scumming, that's not the game's fault. That's your fault. You're being a baby if you're save scumming. And also, if you want to start with a good Pokemon, whatever. That's the way you want to play the game. I'm trying to make this as customizable as possible so that you don't have to play it with all the rules and all the stuff that's in it. Is there a way to have this guy accept the shiny version for 2,100 times that value? Why 2,100? I could say check if it's shiny and add to the price. I could. I really could. But I don't have an Espeon, so I can't give this guy an Espeon. There's nothing I can do. That's the main reason this building is here. That's one of the implementations. Because there's no marts left in the game. I'm not going to make a way to get Pokeballs. Basically, items become almost useless that you pick up in the field, like nuggets and like stuff you can't use in battle. So this guy buys it. Your Pokemon can be sold too if that's not enough. That's the main purpose of that building. That's not the only thing we did, though. Or I did. I did all this. Can it be any Pokemon? Any Pokemon, even like the lowest tier Pokemon? Yes, it can range from Caterpie to Deoxys. It's literally random. When I hit new game right there, it just randomized it again. And you can only do it once. You can only get $100,000 from the guy once. Are Poké-Dollars used for anything but coins? Nope, just coins. We're going to do this the right way. If we're going to do a little bit of story, we're going to make it so you have to use money and transfer them to coins. Also, it'd be a big overhaul to completely change the game like that. There are options you can toggle right now. Here's a new one that I haven't shown on stream yet. Slot effects. I'm awooging at the life of this casino. It's a little scary, but I'm glad you're excited. Slot effects are for in battle. Hopefully I'll be able to show you what that is. You can randomize trainers, which is always random. If you lose to the trainer, if you're not playing a Nuzlocke and you lose to the trainer, it's going to randomize them again. It's every time you start the battle because that's a gamble. You can't just cheat and ungamble the gamble. This is a gamble. You have to change your birch into the sprite someone made of you. I am going to change this intro. This intro is not going to be the same, and the beginning of the game is not going to be the same. Dice rolls I kind of already showed. I'm going to do no Nuzlocke just because this is a showcase. I'm just going to breeze through this till we get a starter. Building fans to clowns? It might be like Paper Mario. It might be like Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. You might be onto something there. You might totally be onto something there. Let's just get through this. I'm gonna get a Torchic just cause it's easy. All of this is gonna be gone, by the way. I'm gonna make it set up so you have to get a gacha machine to get your first mon. Alright, maybe it'll happen here, but I doubt it. We can at least see dice rolls from here. Thank you for the 11 months! What is that gonna sound
Crayon's picture.
like? Okay. Didn't you admit it was inspired by Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door? Look, you don't have to spoil it. I don't think we're going to get slot rolls on this. I'm not going to explain to you guys the way it works because I'd rather it feel random. And it does have randomness, but there is a trigger to it. So if slot machines pop up, I'll show you slot machines. But if they don't, they don't in this battle. I showed this on stream already. But anytime you... Ooh, a D20, a nat 20. Anytime you attack... Holy shit. Oh my god, I guess we won't get the slot machine. You roll a d20 and so does your opponent whenever it's an attacking move. And it impacts your base power, it impacts your crit chance, and it impacts your accuracy. So like a 1 will never hit and has a side effect of potentially causing like a disobedient action to play. So you might hit yourself in confusion, you might fall asleep, you might use the wrong move, you might just not attack. But if none of those happen, it's an auto miss. So literal damage rolls, it's on top of damage rolls. It's added to it. It's an additional multiplier. But yeah, it is kind of literal. Let's speed through this as well. Thank you for the 2 months on Twitch. Thank you, 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 thank you. Get me away from this Wurple. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna gotcha machine really quick too while I'm at it. Your Pokemon might just use the bathroom in battle if you roll a 1. I could put that back in. I could take a note. It is the same exact thing. But I could take a note from the Realistic Run and just make it a bathroom break. See if I get like a rock type. That's fine. That could trigger static. That might help. My goal is to try and get a slot machine to trigger right now, so I just want to extend the battle as long as I can for whatever battles we're going to do. That's actually a good pull. If that's your starter, that's not bad. That's a bad pull. That's one of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. They're both level 6, too. That was actually really good. 3 meows and you have to meow. Not the style that works. What's wrong with Perez? Have you ever played Legends Arceus? Or have you ever played Legends Arceus? Because that is that's a wrong game. Do you think of Shroomish? I like Shroomish. I'm a fan of Shroomish. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone's going for the 2 months right now. That's really kind of you. Oh, I haven't seen the behind the scenes video yet. I'm actually interested in watching that. What stream is what from? Anyways, we're up against a Kecleon. That's fine. Hopefully this thing can last a little while in battle. I'm pretty sure Kecleon has way better stats than any of my Pokemon. So this might work out. Let's see how many rolls we can get. I was hoping for a lower number. Oh, this will be fine. We'll be able to trigger this. We might not even win. There is a % chance after a number of attacks, I'm not going to tell you what, that you can get a slot machine roll. Please get a 1. 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 Damn it! Chris, when he loses Mariomon. I'm not going to lose Mariomon. I've only lost once at the champion. I will not be losing again. Oh! Wait, we got it! And we got a soul! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Alright, some % of the time, if the right things meet, if the right... We both got it? That's crazy. Alright, well, that's a really good example then. That's crazy. The odds of that are super low. But there's a bunch of different things that can happen on the slot machine. If you get 3 fires, It burns the opponent depending on who gets it. Same thing with 3 snowflakes. That's ice. That's freeze. 3 lightning bolts is paralysis. 3 coughing skulls is poison. 3 meowths doubles your winnings or halves your winnings. What was that one? Thank you for the follow. It also makes a payday effect, just to give you a little text. I just threw that in there for funsies. And so it does something in a wild battle, but it's not very helpful. 3 potions gives you a recover effect, and then 3 sevens gives you an omni boost, which is really bad if your opponent gets that one. You never want to see your opponent get the 3 sevens. I'd take a burn over the 3 sevens, honestly. Let's see how much this does with the burn. It might still crit. Oh wait, that was me. That was blue. We win. How'd you learn to make all these things? Practice. Practice and looking at other code. For a long time. For a very long time.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
I will say, though, you don't have to play with any of these features. There is no EXP. I'm going to make a toggle for that, I think. Someone mentioned that to me today. The idea is you can only level up by gambling. You have to get rare candies in all of the arcades that are across Hoenn. That's the idea behind it. It's supposed to make you gamble. The whole idea is to make you gamble for everything. But I might put a toggle for that because it does make wild Pokemon like completely useless unless you need EVs. But then you can use coins to get vitamins later. So if you're really good at blackjack somehow, that becomes irrelevant too. Mr. Piché is sweaty. That's how he did this. I am sweaty! I spent a lot of hours on this. Let's do another trainer battle. Let's skip all this and do another trainer battle. I'm also going to get rid of all these Pokeballs. Replace the wild Pokemon? What would we replace them with, though? I'm thinking about doing a random wild Pokemon generator, too. But it would have to be like a blanket, like, if the flag is set, then all Pokemon are random all the time. It's not like set per route or there's no seed or anything like that. Which is gambling, so it works, but it's not, like, optimal, I think. You only get 1 rare candy per slot machine? That'd be insane. That'd be crazy. No, I'm trying to think of a way to balance it. Like, I'm trying to fit... Oh, that's bad. I'm trying to think of, like, what the optimal price is for rare candies. Could add the chance for the slots to be pulled as a move when using metronome. Ooh. I was thinking about adding a toggle that changes all your moves to metronome if you really want to go full RNG. But I feel like nobody would use that. I feel like that's like a one-time new game play for 5 minutes kind of deal. I feel like that's not that fun. Did I not heal? I'm stupid. I'm losing this battle. Unless I get some real good luck on the slot machines here. And my dice. No! It should be 350. I have them set at 300 right now. The only thing is, I might have to make them scale. Because if you're using, like, blackjack, and you're using the derby, and you're using, like, Voltorb flip, the amount you're going to be making in terms of coins is going to be way higher than the beginning of the game. So it's going to make the ending easier. I think it's going to take a while to get it balanced the way I want. Level cap 2. If you play in Nuzlocke mode, there is a level cap. Increase price for by 25 for each one you bought. That might get really expensive really fast. That's the only thing. Because you got to think about the scenario where you have 6 Mons in your party and you get them all to the Elite Four. How much does a rare candy cost?
The battle dice is my favorite part of this so far, even with all the lovely new mini-games. Are you able to manually stop the reels? Also,
no.
Could you add a nickname prompt to the gotcha, or place name raters in the arcades, so you can name before Slateport?
Oh yeah, I'm going to put a name rater thing in the menu, like in your summary menu. Actually, I got to remember to do that. And I want to turn off the low health beeps. I got to remember that for quality of life changes. Don't let me forget! Raise the coin cap. That's a good idea. Adding a coin cap? That's actually a pretty good idea. Oh yeah, I forgot to show that. If you have a status effect, then it's a coin flip for everything. That's if you have dice rolls on. It gives you a coin flip like the TCG. Which can be really good if you get heads a bunch. Especially if, like, sleep. Oh, we got a slot machine. Let's go! I'm actually getting really lucky. Oh, wait, that didn't do anything because it doesn't have a status. I mean, it already has a status. Like 99,999 coins? I guess I could do that. That's not a bad thought. It's not a bad thought at all. I was thinking like a badge-based coin amount adjustment so you can't like get overpowered later. Or if we needed to like increase the price of stuff because of the games you're playing. What I was going to say about the coin flip though, it's a terrible mechanic for paralysis, excuse me. And it's a great mechanic for sleep and freeze. And I really like how much it changes statuses. Because sleep could be no turns. You could just coin flip, hit heads on the first turn, and then the sleep is irrelevant. You could also get really unlucky and then sleep for like 100 turns, though, technically. Same thing for freeze. For paralysis and confusion, it's kind of annoying. I mean, confusion less so than paralysis, because paralysis doesn't go away. Does it affect rest? Yes. Yes, it does. Or it should. Yeah, because rest just ups your counter, and there's no counter in this game. Let's do one more battle, because we've kind of shown everything at this point that's been updated. It is a huge buff for rest. Rest might be an OP strategy with dice. You can catch Pokemon with Beast Balls only. They only work good on Ultra Beasts, and they are worse on other Pokemon lower than Pokeballs and no Ultra Beasts. There's literally no Ultra Beasts in the game. So they'd just be bad. No, for sure I want to make it so you can only get Mons and Gacha. That's it. Everything has to be random. That's one that I'm not changing. For the EXP, I might make that a toggle so you can play it how you want, but Gacha is a necessity. You cannot get Pokemon without going to the game corner or arcade and using a gacha machine. I'd totally put the stream on if I could. That's a shame. There's a Popeyes you can eat at. Put that in our forum. We have a forum in the Discord. I'm getting really lucky. Okay, I'm getting pretty lucky. Would you consider adding an all-in button for gambling? Would we want to be crazy? I could. It'd be quite an overhaul to all the games. It would really only make sense, though, on Blackjack or Derby, no? I'm angry that I had to watch ads 2 times. Look at that. That's huge. That's crazy. Look at this. No turn confusion. 0 turn confusion. Oh, but I rolled a 1. That's unfortunate. I'm getting such a mix of luck here. It definitely makes battles way more volatile. To always bet it all on Rat, that is our philosophy. That is true. That is facts. No! Wait, no, this is a coin flip.
I send a challenge to any and all chat members. Rent a theater in a movie theater. Get as many people as you can to attend, and watch a Chris stream.
That would be so expensive. Thank you for the $5. That's crazy. That'd be so expensive. That heads was big. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold up. There's something I need to fix. It did not like that I had a double coin flip there. It hated that. All right, so I got a bug to fix. Good playtest. Very good playtest. That helped me learn something today. Yeah, if you watched a full stream in there, that'd be so expensive. Bug catching contest mechanics. What is a Safari Zone with random Pokemon? You don't keep the Pokemon you catch, but get prize money based on something. That could be a cool feature. Because I got to do something with the Safari Zone The easiest situation would be shut it down. Give a story reason why it's shut down and shut it down. Just make it inaccessible. But it would be cool to make it so when you go to the Safari Zone, I don't know if you'd pay in coins or if you'd pay in money and then get coins back or something. But it could literally be go catch one Mon and then bring it back and then you get coins based on what you caught. That would be an interesting... I don't want to, like, extend this project out to be months, but that would be interesting. Hear me out? I'm listening, but I don't hear anything. The Oblivion remake finishes downloading. I'm dipping. All good. Replace Safari Zone with something more like the bug catching contest. Rewards coins based on the catch. That's what I'm thinking. Rework contests to run off the D20 rolls. That would be kind of crazy. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. That would be a lot of work. But that would be kind of crazy. You roll to jump in place, get teleported, turn to... Yeah, we're not going to do that. We ain't going to do that. We already have that. We have that at home. Anyways, let's move on to part 2 of today's stream. And that is Mariomon. We don't have a long time to play it tonight, but we can still make some movement. Keep the contest as is. It's enough like Vegas. It's kind of like a dog show. Imagine catching a Rayquaza at the Safari Zone. The Safari dude says, best I could do is 300 coins. I feel like Rayquaza, if you go to the casino owner and try to sell Rayquaza to him, I think he only gives you like $3,000, to be honest with you. I think his maximum is like $3,500 or $4,000. You lose so much money technically if you give back Pokemon. Relax. A race between you, Shepsky, and Shannon with your mod once it's ready to go from in-day to champion fight? Probably not. I think we'll do a stream series. I don't think we would collectively have that amount of time to share between each other to do an entire playthrough, especially with this much randomness. Unless we wanted to do it for months. Just to try to get people lined up in schedules all the time. Bro got the Gohan bang. I can't do anything about it. It's stuck. It keeps coming down. There's nothing I can do about it. Into a giant outdoor casino would be funny. That would be silly and goofy. That'd be quite silly and quite goofy. I'm pretty proud of how this hack's coming along. I need to make a quick note, though, so I don't forget those couple of things we talked about. I need to... coin flips for attraction plus status or 2 statuses. And then I need to remove health beep. And I need to add nicknames to summary menu. You just grab a pair of scissors and snip the hair off? I don't want to, though. I like my hair. If it were up here, it would be fine. I don't want a weird patch. What if it grows out and then it's like this long? Then it'd be even weirder. What do rich people do at casino zoos? They own them. They own the casino zoos. Let's get Mariomon open and playing like some kind of game. I don't know if this will be a super long stream tonight just because I'm really, really, really tired today. I worked a long time on that hack last night. You're already weird enough as it is. Yeah, but from a distance I don't look weird. Only a little bit because I'm so lanky. But not that weird. Is it? Okay, is it time for me to go get a haircut? I just got a haircut. I feel like my hair looks pretty good. Oh, look at that. We're already gambling again. Speaking of, we need to get a bunch of coins, don't we? We actually need to gamble, don't we? Mario the Gambler. That feels like the title of a weird Reddit post. I also kind of want to, knowing that we have Yucks and we're going to play with Yucks, I kind of want to go get this thing's stats up with a brace. I'm pretty sure it's a defensive mon, right? It's an unfortunate nature, but we could always get a new nature. Get a high bald fade. I don't want people to notice my haircut. I don't want them to point out that I got a haircut. I would prefer if they just looked at me and went, hey, he looks like a stand-up guy. Place to buy ridiculously expensive mons for a Pokedex completion. 1 million for a Rattata. I do like 1 million for a Rattata. That sounds like a good deal to me. I know this thing has pretty good special attack, but it's really defensive. I'm thinking, why don't we just go like all in on HP or maybe defense? Because we're going to be fighting a lot of physical mons. And special attack. And not worry about like speed. Wait, is this where I buy it? Yeah, it is. He's a little triangle dude. He is. And he's from one of my favorite Mario games. I don't need this. This is useless. I don't need this. I don't need this. I do like the defense bean. I might need that. God, I don't actually have a lot of stuff to sell. This is not good. This is quite bad, actually. I spent too much money at the game corner. Let's see. How many can we get? We can get 1,000 coins. That is certainly not enough. It might not be enough to get through the puzzle just because I'm dumb. I sold a bunch of shit to ensure that we get the mon or a mon. If you repeat the dance game and rolled 3 on hard mode, they give you a nugget every time you win. That's so smart. We're going to do that. We're 100% going to do that. Replace the Safari Zone with a fishing derby where you have to catch fee bass. I was going to do that in Chrysicola. And then I realized that's really hard in binary. That's ridiculous in binary. But in VComp, that's doable. I've gone through the game a couple times now and did a bit of routing. The guaranteed captures are really strong. I believe that. I feel like Yux might not be the optimal one the more I thought about it over the weekend. But I'm happy with Yux. I like Yux a lot. So let's do this. Let's go for power. Do we have one? No. Let's go for Power Lens Power Belt. Let's get Yux's EVs way up. And then we'll go get some more nuggets at the Dancy thing that you mentioned. I'm excited. I want to add a lot of polish to the gambling hack. I don't think it's going to be the greatest hack on earth. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's going to be very polished. And that's what's going to make it worth it. Everyone got their jar of pickles? Just get a loan. I already got the loan. It's already too late. I already did this. I had to get the Yux. The Yux was 9,999 coins. Thank you. Thank you, Spencer. That's kind of you. Spencer's so right. So right. Also, I can use the defense beam on the Yux. Expecting that it'll last a long time. Okay, let's start with defend. Let's start with power lines because we can just do it without thinking. I want to max out its special attack. Also, where do we get... Let's change its nature. Let's boost its special defense, I guess, because I'm not going to put as much focus into that. So we want probably special defense, lower special attack. We want careful. Is there a hack you consider to be the best, Chef?
Yes, Chef.
I don't know. I'm a bad person to answer that question. Because me having played that many hacks in the day, there's definitely other people who have a way better answer to that question than me because they've had a much thorough catalog in their lifetime of different ROM hacks. I'm also very particular about the ones I like. Like, too many types and Mariomon are top tier for me because they're very polished and they're very goofy. And those are two things I really like when they're intentionally goofy. Thoughts on Oblivion 4K HD remaster starring Tom Cruise on Blu-ray? Look, I've never played Oblivion. I've only watched my friend play it when I was a kid. I never owned it. I never got to play it. The only Elder Scrolls game that I ever played was Skyrim. And I played the shit out of Skyrim. I played that game a ton when I was in high school. But I have never played Oblivion. I've never played any of the other ones. If I remember right, power bracelets, or whatever they are, the power items, they give you like 8 EVs, and we're getting whatever these ones give us too. I'm assuming it's like mostly HP. I'm worried Ant Trooper is giving us attack EVs, because that's useless, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not like going all in on a competitive Pokemon here. And if we're going by 8s, if we have 30 times 8, that's almost maxed out. You're talking about the movie Oblivion. Oh, I don't know anything about it. There's a movie called Oblivion? I don't know why, but in my head when you said Tom Cruise, I imagined, what's his name? The guy, Todd Howard, with 2 first names. First name. I don't know why I imagined that. Tom Cruise is like a little guy. And he's what is his religion thing he's in? It's like not a religion, but it's a religion. Scientology. Yeah, he's a Scientologist. He's a little Scientologist is what he is. The Cult. No, that's a band. I saw The Cult live, and they were okay. They weren't great. He believes in Lord Xenu. I think we should be maxed out. I'm just going to go until stored power's out. My mom's company, she's a dental hygienist. The dentist that owned their firm retired and sold it to a guy who was a Scientologist. And then he introduced Scientology to all of them and said that they needed to follow Scientology rules in the workplace. And then my mom fucking quit. Because that was just wild. Like, what does Scientology have to do with your teeth? And other people's teeth? It shouldn't. They shouldn't be allowed to do that to my teeth. Go all Scientologist on my teeth like that. Did your mom quit that job? She did. She got a new job. She works for a different dentist now. She's also, she's like around the age 60. And when this guy picked up the business, he was a younger guy and a Scientologist. But he brought in a bunch of tech, right? He brought in all these new computers and they had to use new software. My mom did not learn how to use the software when she went to school for dentistry. So it was like a culture shock. It was COVID at the time. And then it was a Scientology company. So she was all kinds of freaked out when that happened. That's the most underwater you could feel without actually going underwater. I have no idea what happened in that place. I don't know. It's somewhere in Massachusetts. I went to the dentist. I was tricked. Thought we were going to discuss their dental insurance. And then, boom, I was on the table. They got you. They boomed you. All right, let's do for the rest. Let's do HP if I have it. Speed? How good is this thing's speed? I feel like it's slow. Yeah, that's not going to help. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong mint. I'm an idiot. Also, everyone liked the stream. It's supposed to be minus attack plus special defense. I'm a dummy. Maybe that'll... No, that will never come in useful because I just wasted it. How much money do I have? We're going to have to worry about this a little later. Because Chris is big dumb and messed up. Guess I don't have the right thing. Let's just go all in on defense then. I don't really care that much. I can't afford another one! I'll have to buy another one, but I can't right now. It's alright, we're going to keep him in the PC for a while anyways. Probably until 2 commanders from now. Or her, excuse me. I got fitted for a bite guard for teeth grinding when I was there. Or just a normal appointment, and holy, getting that big old goop plate suction to your teeth without warning is a new experience. I've never had anything done to my teeth. I've never had to do anything to my teeth, and I probably could have gotten my wisdom teeth removed. My wisdom tooth, I only have one. I probably could have got braces. And we didn't go forward with any of it. And I'm okay. My teeth aren't perfect, but they're not bad. It's crazy that Mario Bros. And Pokemon. I know, what were they thinking? They're a bunch of geniuses. Not even brush them? No, my mom will do the thing where she takes the hook out and scrapes them and then cleans them up and flosses them and then does the fluoride thing, but that's it. You lucked out on the dental front? I've got a crossbite, but it's not visible. You can only notice it if you have my mouth, if you're the owner of my mouth, because it's like on the inside. So I can feel it, and it feels weird. Same with my wisdom tooth. It's way in the back there. But all of it's invisible to the public. Did you get an encounter in the sewer yet? Not yet. Not yet. We didn't waste the cave encounter in the Waluigi town. And we didn't waste the sewer encounter in case we want either one. I don't know if we do or don't. Is your wisdom in your wisdom tooth? Yes. You had an actual Pokemon question. Please answer it. I'll be the judge of if I'm going to answer it or not. Does the luck incense and amulet and the amulet coin effect stack? I don't think so, because you can't have them both in the front of your party. I don't even think it works in a double battle, to be honest with you. I don't believe so. Who are we thinking about bringing? This is going to be a poison matchup, right? Yes. We don't have to really worry about it right this second. We got to go dance. Yux is actually good in a poison matchup, now that I think about it. It's just not that strong, all things considered. Like, it's not bad. It'd be a lot better if I gave it the right mint, which I can still do later. Just has to enter the battle? Really? Huh. I never knew that. What's your favorite Pokemon? Scizor. Scizor is my favorite Pokemon and probably always will be. Probably always will be 100% of the time. Right, the dance thing is over here, right? No. It's over up here? Yeah, it's right here. Give me the speed, Eevees! Give me the speed! I could. I really could. It would not be bad at all. Let's get money first before we do anything. What? How do I trigger this? Do I talk to you? I'm gonna play on hard mode. Let's see how hard mode is. Up, right, right, left. Down, left, left, right, left. Up, up, down, down, up, right. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not a nugget. Oh, there's a nugget. Okay, this is worth it. This is totally worth it. This is totally worth it. I put the yucks away. That would have been like, okay. If we weren't maxed out already. It might be. You got muted? Oh no. Alright, how many nuggets should we get? Left, up. It's a Tetris piece. Up, down, up, right. Bop it, twist it, pull it. Down, right, left, right, right, up. This is not bad at all. And we're getting feathers? 30? 30 would take a while. Crank it, pull it, twist it, suck it. Sorry. What do we got? Okay. Left, down, up, right. Left, down, up, right. Left, up, down, down, up. Welcome from Chile. Welcome, 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 Camilo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Up, up, down, right, left, right. That was a misstep, okay? That was a misstep by me, and I'd appreciate it if you guys gave me a little bit of room to think about what I said. What is that, like 3? However I want. I will call you Rex. That's your name now. Welcome to the chat, Rex. Whoa there now. Down, left, up, left. I'm Rex. Wait, Rex from Rex? Huh? Down, up, left, up. Down, up, left, up. You know how to get my attention? How so? Up, right, left, up. Up, right, left, up. Let's get like 10 of these, I guess. I don't think we need to do more than 10. We don't want to be here forever. We're already at 4. Actually, that was less than I thought. With keys? Oh. Oh. You got my attention. Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2? In our chat? Up, left, right. I have to say it out loud or I won't remember. Right, up, left. I'm like the test they give to monkeys to click the things. Me do good, me like monkey. That's literally what we're doing. We're just going up, left, down, right, left, up, down. Down, up, down, left. Rex for the animated dinosaurs movie? How many Rexes are in our chat? We have so many damn Rexes. Huh? What's that movie with the singing dinos? Which one? I feel like there's several. I feel like there's many of those. If we're talking about top well-known dinosaur movies, number 1 is Dinosaurs. Just kidding. Number 1 is Jurassic Park. Number 2 is Dinosaurs. Number 3 is A Land Before Time. And there are no other dinosaur movies. That's all of them. I named every single one. I should speedrun that. We're back? We're so back. We're so back. Left, down, left, down. Jurassic Park. Left, down, down, up. I wonder how far he's allowed to travel. I'm sure it's like an array. No, there's only 3 dinosaur movies. I named them all. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs. Land Before Time. No, there's no other ones. That's all the dinosaurs. That's every single dinosaur we've ever known. That's it. There's no other footage. Down, right, left, up, left. Jurassic World, that's just Jurassic Park again. Look, the theory works like this. There could be multiple Land Before Times. There could be multiple Jurassic Parks. There could be a dinosaur TV show. But those don't count. They're part of the same appendium. What about that one Bob's Burgers episode with the dinosaur in it? You see, that's the Mandela effect. You thought that was real, and people think that's real, but it's not real. You'll never actually see that. You just thought you saw it. You never did, and you never will. Left, down, up. Dinotopia? Don't know what that is. That's another fake one. That's the Mandela effect. Left, right, down, right. Where are you guys getting these dinosaur movies from? You know what's not real? Yeah, I do want to know. Yeah. Left, up. I didn't pay attention. It's like something like this. Got it. I'm never going to join the Patreon since it's literally... I don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what that is. What currency is that? Arlo and Spot. New Hampshire? New Hampshire's real. There's no dinosaurs in New Hampshire. Oh, it's pesos. You can join for free, but there's no perks. The minimum is $5, methinks, to get perks. Wait, Disney's dinosaur? Yeah, we mentioned that one. Left, up, left, up. I wonder if there's just a bunch of set movements that it can do at random. Because I've seen these. Because I've seen these ones already. Dinosaur Project, now that you've added Project, that's just the Mandela effect. New fake shirt. I'm in New Hampshire right now! I don't live in the Triassic period. Or the Jurassic period. Or the big ass period. I'm in the present and I'm in New Hampshire. Thank you for the membership. You guys are just making stuff up about dinosaurs. Making all kinds of stuff about dinosaurs. None of this is real. Left, down, left, down. Is this the last one? Up, right, right, up, down. Up, right, down, right. That's kind of like a caterpillar or an inchworm. Chickens are dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are chickens. Did you say you're the president? I did not say that. Gaslight me about dino media? I'm gonna gaslight your whole state. They don't deserve it. The other New Hampshireites don't deserve it. Or maybe they do. Yeah, maybe they do, actually. I take that back. They probably do deserve it. The big Assic period. Right, right, down, right. Oh, it's like a J, like a caterpillar. It's like another worm. You're not real? Prove it. Prove it. Prove I'm not real. Prove it. You there. I'm real. I swear I'm real. I'm real. I'm a real boy! Shit! That's something a fake boy would say. I want that sentence out of context. I want that sentence completely out of context. I want someone to take that and use it again later. So that people who are new will come in here and everyone starts going, that's something a fake boy would say. And then I kind of go like, get out of my head! Get out of my head! And everyone who's new is like, what is happening? What is going on? What is this? What? Make that merch. That'd be silly merch. Piché hot. Get out of my head! Down, left. This. This is the last nugget I need to get. Right, down, right. It's an inchworm. Shit! Why am I've never messed this up until we get to the last one. Now I'm too focused. Everyone's saying something a fake boy would say. And now I'm tilted. At attempt 3 already? No, we're still on attempt 1. If you're talking about how many times we've done Nuzlocke in this game, this is our second one. Spam versus Neuralink with Rickroll. Look at me! You messed it up because we're talking about how you're not real. I broke your AI, Chris. No. My AI worked fine. My AI was in the Discord, and it said we're live. And I'm not AI, that's my AI. That's how it works. Can we sell these for a good price? Because I don't need them that bad. I can sell these for at least $500 a pop. Those are the clouds to upload information. Alright, we're gonna go get that mint. Because I think that mint could be valuable. Where's the store in this dang town? Do I have to be like Homer Simpson's dad? And yell at the clouds like, yeah! Fuck it, let's sell these, I don't need them. We have the power of speed up plus power items. I do need pennies. Yeah, Abe. Abe Simpson. Bug made you. Bug did not make me. I made Bug. I made Bug who he is. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Why am I selling? I don't need to sell. I didn't know I could sell right here. Wait, is there an ability we want on the thingy? This is the one I want. I want a calm mint. I want that to be a calm yucks. Do you really want to brag about that? No. When did I say I sold out? When did I do that? If this thing is really showing true colors and it looks really nice, we might use it in the Waluigi battle. We might actually go with it. Because I don't think it's a... Actually, it probably is a pretty easy switch in all things considered. Everyone's vibing at the box today. Let's see, it has synchronize. If I remember right, that's the best ability. We don't need to worry about an ability patch. Its special defense is okay. I think its HP is pretty dang not that good. It's actually pretty weak. Its defense is good. Its special attack is good comparatively when you look at a bunch of other special attacks. I don't want to lose it. I think it needs to evolve. I know how to shut your brain off. Type yawn 100 times and I won't be able to do a thing ever again. Get your memory card rebooted. What is our optimal team for Waluigi? Don't type it 100 times. Don't type that. That could hurt my brain. I feel like dry shit might actually be really good into Waluigi, but it's hard to tell, like, if it'll live. It's very hard to tell. Because what I know he has a Terrantox, I remember. Terrantox doesn't scare me. That doesn't seem scary at all. I think he has a Shroob, right? But it wouldn't be evolved. So he might not actually. I might be lying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna yawn. My balls are bigger than a parachute. I don't know what I was on when I wrote that one. What do we take to this battle, man? We could take Yoshi. We could go crazy, go stupid. And get a yellow Yoshi. And not worry about Yube. Instead go yellow Yoshi. Because Earth Eater, really good ability. Really easy to switch. And ground type coverage. Good stab ground. Good. Especially against the Wah Man. Make a pink Yoshi with the Sunstone. Does that work? I don't think you can get a Sunstone in this game. I think it's just 3 shells, right? I say, why don't we do this? Why don't we go yellow Yosh? We go with our steel type. You two are good. We have 2 steel types. You. Do we want Scuttlebug? Probably not. Yeah, let's go Yosh. Yellow Yosh. Forget Yube. Get yellow Yosh. Go Dry Bones. I feel pretty good about this team. I know we have to fight Bowser in the middle too, though. Oh, what if we give Dry Bones the Sturdy Shell? Oh, that would be so good. I didn't even know you could sort your items. Shinichi using hard moment. It's genius! It has to work. I don't need copycat. I do like body slam. Baton pass? Probably not. Probably don't need that. I might have missed something important though with that baton pass and don't know it yet. Please don't push me. I forgot I made that. When I made that, I made Pot Taffy and Droid get in a call with me and I was like, hey, check out what I did today. And I screen shared me playing Chrysicola. And they're like, ah, neat. I was like, see this old man? And they're like, yeah, what about him? And you talk to him and he goes, please don't push me in the pond. Push the old man in the pond. And at the same time, simultaneously, they were just like, push him in! Push him in! What you don't see in that video on Chrysicola, that's also in the game, is that guy has a brother in the city above there, and you can go to his house after you pushed him in the pond, and when you talk to him, the music cuts silent, and he goes, I know what you did. Before that, he goes, my brother lives on a pond. He can't swim. It worries me. It's an incredibly dark thing that I put in there. Didn't have to do that, and I did it. Please don't push me into the pond. Please. Please. Whatever you do, don't push me in the pond. Where's the mart's like up here, right? No, they were on the other side of town. It's down here. Push him in the pond. Do it. Push him in. That is a classic sound effect. The where do I get the shells? Excuse me, Garçon, can you direct me to the shells, Garçon? Yes, I would like Annie's shells with Alfredo, Garçon. A vanilla run of leaf green. Give me a Pokemon recommendation, a niche one. Ooh, if we're talking about a Gen 1 niche, how do you get Lickitung in the game? I can't even think off the top of my head how you get a Lickitung. Flint and Steel. Goes smooching too far? It's way too far. Way too far. Pushing old man in pond? Funny, he deserved it. It was his duty. We all knew it was coming and he deserved it. It's not till post-game? That's so annoying. Okay. If not Lickitung, what's another niche one? I feel like it's hard to think of a niche Gen 1 mon. Unless you went with something unevolved. Niche Gen 1. Niche Gen 1 Sea King? Kind of niche. Early Waterfall? Does that? I don't think that works in Fire Red though. Didn't they get rid of that so you couldn't like skip? Clefable's not super niche. Pinsir's a little niche. Seal or Dugong? That's interesting too. Slowpoke. Mankey's niche. Mankey Primate. You could also go Raticate. That's not that niche though. It's obtained by trade. Who do you trade for Lickitung? Is it like in Cinnabar or something weird? I like how the sound effect has the butt slam in it. I didn't even know that. Like, it has Yoshi's sound, but it also has like the... Sandtube's kind of nice. Onyx if you're feeling masochistic. A yellow shell on Sarah? Wait, which one is Sarah? What mon does Sarah have? What's another niche Gen 1 mod? You could go Beedrill. Oh, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't evolve. And Fuchsia? How am I not aware of this? How have I never gotten the Lickitung? Like in my life. Have you watched the Minecraft movie? I haven't. I have not. I have not. Tangle is a good choice. Tangle is a niche one. Tangle is a fun niche one. What are your stats like? You have Sand Force. Do you get another ability? Because we could get an ability patch. Good attack. Low speed. I need to see what his stats are like. I'm just not going to buy another yellow shell. No! No! Yoshi? Blue Yoshi. Is there like green Yoshi, red Yoshi, blue Yoshi? Or no, it's you. Oh yeah, it gets Earth Eater. I'm stupid. I want Earth Eater. Earth Eater way better. Okay, 100% of the time we get Earth Eater. 100%. What are its stats? Really good attack. Or pretty good attack. Really good defense. Its special attack is booty. I don't want high special attack. Its speed is not that good either. I feel like we go adamant. We go adamant on this boy. Pokemon, but I can't literally attack, aka Pokemon Ice, aka your first stream. That was my first stream. I showed up and I was all nervy and I said, is anyone here? And then Max James said, we're live, or something like that. Let's go back to here. Let's get our Yoshell set up too. Now, because we have access to all this stuff, I'm just gonna be making like fucking competitively viable mods the entire time. Or at least out of the ones that I want to keep around for a while, that I know are good. So let's go. We need this one. Oh, do we have to get more nuggets? Damn it. Maybe we can make do with the amount of coins we get. I don't want to go get more nuggets. That would be silly. Adam Ant. Always gets the worst natures possible, could not care less. Usually I don't, but I really just want to make sure we win this Nuzlocke because we've already gone through the whole gauntlet once. Like, it would stink if I barely lost at the end again, and I've already played through the entire game twice. Getting casino ads? Funnily enough, all we've done is casino stuff today. Oh, we should check this thing's moveset too while we're at it. Like, can it relearn anything useful? Magnitude is something. Stealth Rock is good. Something a fake boy would say. Get out of my head! I don't think I want Stealth Rock right now. Oh, is Yoshi Yellow? Is it diseased? Yeah, but you didn't have to mention it. He's a little sensitive about that. Do you have a favorite Pokemon type? I do. Steel. And it has nothing to do with the fact that it's really good. I just think Steel types overall are really cool. I always have since I was a kid. Wait, this is copyrighted. Don't play this. Don't play this. This is a copy. Somebody copyrighted that one. Jaundice. It's John Shee. No, ever since I was a kid, when Gen 2 came around and I found Skarmory, I immediately was like, okay, Steel types are the coolest shit in the world. And then I got a Scizor because someone showed me how at an after-school program. And I went, oh, we've reached peak. I'm not sure if you know, but this version of Mariomon took Stealth Rock out of the champion's move pool. I did not know that. I had no clue. The latest version got rid of it? I wasn't fearful of Stealth Rock or anything. But that's good to know. What's good, friends, at another concert tonight, but popping in to say, I hope y'all are having a good night, and hope Chris hasn't been killing too many of y'all. I don't want to talk about it. But I hope you have fun at the concert. Top 5 is Fire Dark Fighting Steel Dragon. I feel like Steel and Dark are up there for me, and that's partially just because when they came out in Gen 2, I was like, no way, new types, and they were cool Pokemon that were hard to obtain, and it made it really cool to me. I think other top types for me, I like a lot of Psychic type Pokemon. The type itself is kind of bum, but I like a lot of Psychic types. I like a lot of Water types, and I like a lot of Ground types. I do like Dragon types too. I think I liked them more when I was a kid. Metagross is the best pseudo. It might be. It's probably tied for my favorite pseudo. Metagross, I think, is underrated as a Pokemon. Mr. Mime. Chris just admitted he loves Mr. Mime. Yeah, Tyranitar is what we would be tied with. Tyranitar was my favorite Mon for a while. I think when the Celebi movie came out, doesn't the guy have a Scizor and a Tyranitar in that movie? I know he has a Tyranitar. Doesn't he have a Scizor before he gets the Tyranitar? I don't know. When I saw that movie, I thought I saw those two Pokemon, and I thought they were so damn cool. Bug's your number one type? That's interesting. Not many people say that. You're a bug catcher. Congratulations. That's a good choice, though. Ghost, Ground, Steel, Fairy, and Electric. Here's the thing. I feel like you could pick any type from the type chart, and I wouldn't fault you for it. I don't think there's a single type you could pick that I would fault you for. Because there's cool Mons in every type. And they all have interesting quirks. Like, you could say, like, oh, Ice type's your favorite? Ice type sucks. But there's, like, Ice is cool as a concept, and there's cool Ice Pokemon. Same with Bug. In fact, Bug is so underrated, I think it gets bonus points from me. This thing is so good. This is literally our best attacker. This thing's so good. Let's boost its defense, its physical defense as well. Poison type's fun too, though. Poison's another underdog type. Like, there are plenty of cool poison types out there too, though. Like, I used to really like Drapion when it came out. I always wanted Beedrill to be good, which is bug and poison. I like Muck. I like Alolan Muck. I like Spinarak and Ariados a lot. Another bug and poison one. Two favorite bugs are Joltik and Scolipede. Good choice. Is one of those a poison too. Seviper I always really liked. Kind of booty. Kind of sad. Never went anywhere. Krogunk. Toxicroak I really like. Like, that's not a bad type. None of them are bad, I swear. None of them. You can't go wrong picking any type as your favorite. Dragon types, I don't think I need to explain. A lot of people love dragon types. There's pretty much only cool dragons. That is like a giant pool of cool Pokemon. Big ratio of cool to not cool. Most have fizzled out, especially with power creep. It's true. That's true. Power creep is real. That made them daycare compatible. I think they were doing a bit of a joke there. I think they were very aware of what they were doing with that one. Or were they? Or was it just like based on Gen 2? That's how it worked out. It is sad when you see Pokemon that are cool and they get less and less viable over the years. For example, Scizor's my favorite Pokemon, and it's not a bad Mon now. But it's not a great Mon anymore. It used to be like top tier. Back in the day, it used to be really good. Now it's like super, super niche. It's like kind of rare if you see it. How come like every 3 streams this comes back up with Zangoose and Seviper? I feel like fighting type might be the lowest number of this is my favorite type. Like lowest number of picks for number 1 favorite type. I'm gonna make that call. I feel like fighting might be it. It's either fighting or normal. In fact, normal might actually have fighting beat by a landslide. Now that I really think about it. Fortress is such a fun mod. I remember seeing it in the Elite Four when I was a kid in Gen 2. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I smacked it with like a physical normal move. Obviously physical. And it didn't do anything. And I was like, what the fuck is that shit? And then it used spikes, which I'd never seen before. And I was like, what the fuck is that shit? I think people like specific fighting types. We are. Actually, we're all good, I think. I think people like specific fighting types, but they don't like fighting type that much as a whole. Like the general population. The general fan base, methinks. This thing's so good! I don't feel the need to grind on you at all. I could go Bullet Pete, but I feel like we're just kind of wasting time at this point. If we're up against Bowser, I feel like Yoshi's good into Bowser. I feel like Blood Bomb's pretty good into Bowser. Bullet Pete is not bad. Dry Bones is kind of scary. The fish is always good into Bowser. Or anyone. The fish is just really good. Halalucha underrated? I agree. I'm not like a giant fan of Halalucha, but I agree with your sentiment there. I'm living proof that you're right. Because I said that. I said that it's not my favorite. Between this stream and the casino one? We're still at the casino one. We haven't really done anything in this stream. We haven't been live that long. It's only been like an hour. Do I have to get more nuggets? Did I make a grave error? Shit. Shit. Ghost, grass, and flying. Again, good choices. Flying underrated. Flying definitely underrated. Definitely underrated. Is the fish your favorite Mariomon? It's my goat. I don't know what my favorite is, though. I think I need to experience more of the game to decide favorite. Because we've played through the whole game, but I haven't experienced all the mons and all the different, like, extra stuff. Like, I think the Paper Mario characters were by default, like, Thousand Year Door characters were by default high on my tier list just because I like them in Mario. Like, Dupla Ghost, really like that. X not really like that, but it's kind of shit. And I haven't used Dupla Ghost, I'm just assuming it's Ditto. Shroob, actually really like that too. Partners in Time is big on my list. But I haven't evolved it, I don't know how good it is yet. The ant is a top contender. This is true. My sentiment could change, though. That's the thing. We're still early in this. Okay, hopefully I can do this quickly and not waste a bunch of coin. Starbag is horrifying. Don't like seeing that. Hate that. I'm going to go into Seraphil. This should be a free switch. And then knock off. Encore is fine. Mega Mole is somewhat scary. I actually don't have anything great for Mega Mole. I'm just going to go Ashleave. And then Magnitude. Does this work? It does. Actually, that was so easy. And I got 50 coin. That was so easy. I think you have to click this to beat it. How much does it cost? 100. We can do this. Bowser. I wasn't fully expecting this right away. Do you want to use Birdo? Can I get Birdo? I'm pretty sure it's a trade for it, right? If I remember right, Birdo's like cracked. Doesn't it get, because when we were in the Elite Four, doesn't it get pixelate boom burst? Have you experienced the crunchy carpet, chef? I don't eat carpet. I don't eat carpet. That's crazy. Pixelate boom burst is actually fucking insane. I could go into Ashleaf here. I will go into Ashleaf. I bet it's gonna curse. Oh, you're a fool. You're a fool and an idiot and a dunce. Actually, there's really good synergy between Ashleaf and the fish. Because more Mons are physical attackers, which means they're more likely to have ground moves and try to hit the fish with a ground move. And I have Earth Eater. That's really good synergy. Do a Yoshi impression? Yahoo! Yahoo! Wow! 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 Kamek does not like Seraphiel. Gush and trade on the Nature Reserve Island for Pyoro. Pyoro at the Academy in the right room. At the Academy? What's the Academy? I know we can get a Gushin for free. We could do that as early as now, I think. Or no, we probably want to make sure that we don't accidentally get the wrong encounter somewhere.
Beautiful.
It is kind of unfortunate it's only a trade mon. Yeah, that's right. No berry for you, dumbass. Mecha Koopa. What's it going to do? I'm going to obstruct. Is it going to use a ground attack? The rental. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. That felt really good. That felt really damn good. Let's go fish. Birdo's a trade only for a playthrough. You could find wild Birdo, but only in post-game extra area. Swift Swim Water Spout, but then you gotta keep it gushing. What's your favorite Mario character? That's such a hard question. I love Dupless, first and foremost. Mostly because I just like his music. I'm a big fan of the music for the Dupless fight. So Dupless is high up there. Waluigi might be my number one, though. Don't do a lot. Good. My fish is thick. That is kind of funny that Chain Chomp uses Dig. It is kind of a funny concept. It's like a dog. Makes him more like a dog. I feel like we just win this. We just boomed him. Did you call your apartment the Baneful Bunker years ago? I don't want to talk about it. I just cleaned. I don't want to talk about it. I just cleaned this damn place. It's not so baneful today. I like how I fully expected him to push that Goomba out of the way, but instead he's like, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Is this worth it? Probably not. Let me check my items. Might be worth it later if I have the coin. We can always switch into a ground move if we want our little bit of the stuff back. A little bit of health. It's still a bunker? Yes, but it's more like a nuclear bunker. I'm like a cockroach. Bomb goes off, I'm the one left standing in my baneful bunker. I hope I'm doing this right. I can't really remember. I think I do want to click this right. Yep. Unless... What's over? Nothing. Just go to the capture center and you get a heal for free? Yeah, but then I have to go through the casino again. I'm lazy. I don't need these coins after this town. Does Bane live in your bunker? Batman. Batman. I have roomed with the boy. The streamer boy. He's like a cockroach, Batman. You were born in the baneful... You became adjusted to the baneful bunker. I was born in it, raised in it. I needed to click another button that I missed. That's unfortunate. But I did this last time, so that's fine. Chris Niche, that's cliche to you. Is it this one right here? Chris Piché is my favorite Bane impersonating streamer. That's high praise. That's kind of you. Alright, we got to Wawman. Who do we open with against Wawman? Do we open with Triz? Probably not, right? Unless they have a ground move up front. I can't remember who he opens with. He has a bat, I just remembered. The bat could confuse bones, so don't put dry shit in against the bat. We could go steel type, expect a move that we can obstruct. It makes us immune to ground types. It makes us immune to poison. I feel like that's a strong move. It resists dark. I feel like this is a strong move. It's a streamer of all time. You make your voice feminine? Can I? Hello? I was like, what's a feminine thing to say? I couldn't think of anything. My brain went blank. That's what I'm saying. Sarah feels immune to ground types. That's what I was trying to say. It's the bat! What does it try to do against us? Does it try to confuse us? No, don't raise something silly. I said not something silly! That was silly! No! Okay, this thing is a poison type. Also, we got rid of its berry. That's good. Quick Claw obstruct! No way! Chris, is that you? Oh, it has a fighting attack. Noted. Let's go into fish. This shouldn't do much. It can't poison. We actually have like a full-on stall team, to be honest with you. We have 3 Pokemon, captures. 4 that are immune to ground. We have 2 that are weak to ground. That's really good synergy. We have... This is actually a nice team. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a nice team. It's overall nice team. Nicely done. Please don't misdive. What did I say? I gotta stop saying things. I like when this music's playing with Shrewboyd on the screen because it matches. They're from the same game. Dry shit is Shedinja, but it's got a little worse of a type in. I am Mo. I am H.O. Shroobish. Can somebody make a ripoff of Droomish's account called Shroobish? Where you talk about things about Mario and Luigi Partners in Time that people don't normally think about? Like the philosophical choices you have to make in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Such as, is it really right to go back in time and mess with paradoxes and whatnot? Is that okay? Morally, is that okay? This is something we don't think about when we play the game. Dude, the evasiveness thing is gonna make me upset. This is crazy. Alright, let's speed this up because we're just gonna bank full bunker and we're gonna dive. And then we miss. And then the same thing happens again. And we get a little bit of our HP back. And we do this and we land it and we crit. Goodbye, Shrew Boy. You cheated! You cheated! You cheated! You cheat! You cheat! You cheat! Where? You cheat! Where? You cheated! Where? You cheated! Where? I know what Porky Puff does. And I know Porky Puff can hit you. I know it can hit you. I know it can hit you. But it can't do much to you. Or to you, but you're better. What if they're funny, though? Well, that's a whole philosophical thing in itself. Are you dying, Chris? I got isekai'd into Mario Golf for a second. Brainwash Hammer Bros and make them talk and lead speak. I forgot that's in the game. They literally have a meme of the time. They have a damned meme of its time in that game. And it's literally forcing the Hammer Brothers to speak in lead speak. I forgot that was a thing. They call you like haxers and noobzors. What was with the DS times? What was with Nintendo and like Elite? Like you go to Orberg City in Diamond and Pearl, and then Barry just calls you a noob. Are you doing lead speak here? Is lead speak a war crime? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everyone like to stream. You have no choice. The Waluigi soundboard. Wah, 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 wah. You cheated. You cheated. You cheated. You cheated. Wah, you cheat. Wah, you cheat. Wah, wah, wah. You cheated. You cheated. You cheated. That's what. That's my impression of me playing Mario Golf. At any point. If you were to play me in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, that is what it would be like. Terran Tox is not that good, but it is a bit of a tank, so I would like to obstruct it if I can. No way it knows a fighting move. Are you going... Uh-oh. Okay, this is poison what? Like poison flying? It has electric attacks. It sounds like a heart attack / stroke. That's what it is. Dry Bones might be fine into this. What are we doing? Don't tell me they only have poison type moves. Ain't no way they only have poison type moves. I know they all have berries. The droid emotes go hard. Do they only have poison type moves? Do I just automatically win? Do I just win? This is crazy if true. This is crazy if true if Waluigi is losing to me because he can't hit me. You cheated! You cheated! Okay, no, he has a bug type move. He did lose his baton pass though, which is kind of brain dead. I don't know if this kills or not, but... yeah, it does. God, this was easy. If this thing truly can't hit me, this was easy. Spray the raid. Okay, I need a quick claw knockoff, methinks. Is he just gonna substitute to his berry pops? It worked! Never mind! It works through substitute! We're fine! This was easy. I'm actually kind of sad that Waluigi didn't really put up any fight. It's gonna substitute to death. Maybe this only has poison type moves. Maybe Infestation was the only thing he could do. I think Waluigi must be like His AI must be trained to just always try to do setup moves. Must be like, do anything in your power to set up. Well, that was freaking simple. What is TM74 again? Matter of fact, there might be some TMs in here I can use on Yoshi. I don't want to use Dig. Knockoff is not bad. I wish something could learn Volt Switch. Cross Poison, nothing learns it. I feel like none of the Mons I've been getting learn like anything.
And then he died.
That's fucked up.
What do you know? Your moveset's pretty good. We're gonna get attacked by them. That's fine. We're just gonna have to deal with the Mafia, and they're gonna They're gonna mess with us until we get to the Bowser Kingdom, if I remember correctly. What's next? Is it DK? Donkey Kong is what? What type was Donkey Kong? We have the whole thing with Toad, which sucks. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. They're good puzzles, but it's kind of annoying. He has... What type is Donkey Kong? Oh, grass type. Donkey Kong is grass type. Ice water. Because he's cool as fuck. And his teeth look like ice. What is the level cap, by the way? 40. We can't evolve Yux yet. Fire Dragon. If he's grass type, we don't bring Zesty Bean unless we want to go acrobatic stuff, which actually could be kind of good. We could go bugs. We could go fire here, double fire. I think I'm pretty okay with my team for now, though. I think I'm quite happy with this team the way it is this second. Don't forget what? Cheeked up. Captain Toad. How could I forget? How could I possibly forget? Waterfall better than dive? Acupressure, not great. Crunch, very good, better than bite. Our fish is officially ready to go. Oh, these are all double battles too, by the way. Egg bomb, not really something I want. Wait, are we gonna evolve? We've never evolved a starter. We lost our starter to Luigi in our first run. No! Cross chop kind of big. Do I really want cross chop though? The crit always makes this do typically more damage. Like in general more damage. This is a 1 in 16 to do more than Storm Throw. Right? Am I thinking about that right? Crit is double, right? So this is like 120. Unless it's half. Unless it's 1.5. I can't remember. Explosion is so good, but it's a Nuzlocke! Maybe in the Elite Four, if I bring it to the Elite Four. I don't think I want to get rid of these moves. Because Cross Chop is 80 accuracy. I just don't think I want it. I generally don't really like Cross Chop. Be King Bob-Omb. Be King Bob-Omb. You gave us King Boo in this game. Give us King Bob-Omb. I see a crown! It's one of the greatest golfer of them all! It's him! King Bob-Omb. I love his cry. Fire Punch, good. Good move. The king returns. He's back. I wonder what else we can get as moveset. This is the king. Triangle, I think, is 44, if I remember from last stream right. Mind blown. Is mind blown like explosion? That's the clown Pokemon move, right? The clown Ultra Beast? Blacephalon? Does this work like explosion? It feels like it works like explosion. It's like fire type explosion. 1.5. Okay, so it's barely worse, but it's 100% accurate. If you found a Sparky, Sparky was available in the game corner. What? You can make yourself immortal with Sparky? It does 50% health. I'm gonna look that up. I don't wanna click that and find out. User takes damage equal to half of its maximum HP. Do I want that? Do I really want that? That's scary. That's really scary. I think I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Good move, but we're also slow. That's a bit scary. Do I get a different hidden ability with King Bobon? Aftermath, not great. I'd rather have Blaze. Alright, we're keeping him the way he is. We're so peachy to watch or something. Relax! I'm tough. I'm cool and I'm tough. Oh, it is special? Alright, yeah, it's not great. Look at our beefed up boy. Power split? Wait a minute. Hold. No. Guard split, however. No. I could use that in a double battle, right? Because we're doing all double battles. Madfleef, have a good rest of your night. I watched Chris to get the mood. That's fucked up, man. That ain't right. That's not right. You fell out of a tree? Are you okay, brother? Are you okay? I fell out of a tree when I was a kid, and I got a cut on my hand, and I told my mom I need to go to the hospital. The cut was about this big. Shell Smash is really interesting on this thing, because you don't need your defense at all. I feel like Shell Smash Shadow Bone is kind of sick on Dry Bones, but I'm going to put him in the PC for now because he's too scary to use. Also, priority? Holdy's not bad. He actually pretty good. Getting a cut on your hands sucks because your hands are probably the greasiest part on your body, and it's not because you're a greasy person, that's just how it is, because you got to be touching things. And that's the other part that makes it hurt, because you got to be touching things. So your hands are always moving like crazy. Who do we bring? I say we bring the beam. Oh, and I want to see if Shroob evolves really quick. Because I feel like Shrooboid could be pretty good. There's so many damn tractors. That's crazy. I do not live in an area like that. Never have. That's crazy to think about in my brain. I'm also a greasy person. Whittles? I don't know what that means. I don't think I want payback. Belch? We're not a special attacker, right? I don't think I want Belch. We are evolving. Now I'm dusty. I went from greasy to musty. Trolley apparently has an Elgato streaming giveaway. Interesting. Very interesting also. Sounds like a worthy hospital trip. I think I've been to the hospital for something that's ever, like, in my lifetime. Like, the only times I've gone to the hospital for a worthy reason, I think, are twice. And one time I can't remember it. It was the most worthy reason. Gyro ball? I love gyros. They taste delicious. How slow is this mod? Wait, I forgot. Shrewboy gets gastro acid toxic corrosion. This is a pretty good mod. You laughed. You went, ow! 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 Do we have a corrosion on this? We do. It is beefcake. Pretty good attack. Good defense. Probably needs a different nature because its special defense is suffering. Bad speed. But I don't think it's our slowest mon. Why is he making fun of me, chat? Why is he making fun of me? Oh, it's not making fun of you. It's just an accurate impression. Is that green Mario? Yeah, this is Luigi. This is what Luigi looks like in this game. Hey, droid. Welcome to the stream, pal. Do we... I feel like we don't have the things we need to make this thing better. But I want this thing to be good. I'm going to give it this. I'm going to lower its special attack for its special defense as a boost. Which I could have used earlier. Wrong one. Oh no, I'm going to do special defense for speed because I want this thing to be slow. Because it has a gyro ball. We are really going like all in on the stall team. Because he's like 100% of his brain. I'm really thinking tonight. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep and I'm really thinking. I'm really using my noggin. Fun fact, I woke up 3 times. I slept 2 hours total last night, I think. Out of a potential like 4 hours I could have slept. And it's because I woke up 3 times. Each time to the same dream I was having where I would get chased by a bear and wake up right before it mauled me. Every time. And I did the same thing in every one of the dreams. I was in some kind of vehicle. I don't know what. It was some cross between a clown car and a unicycle is the best way I could describe it. It is nothing I've ever seen before. It was small. It was not a real vehicle. And then I was pulling up my parents' driveway. And I'd get out and I would see a bear in the woods. And my first instinct every time was, I'm going to record this bear and I'm going to share it on stream to show that I saw a bear. Welcome to the stream on Stable Table. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First time too? Happy to have you here. But I would get off the clown cycle. Now I sound insane. I would get off the clown cycle in the dream. And then take out my phone, go up to the bear. Go, I need chat to see this. I'm going to record this. And I'd start recording the bear, and then it would start to come after me. So then I would turn off the phone, and I'd start running, and it would catch up to me, and right before it mauled me, I would wake up. And it happened 3 times in a row, back to back to back. Excuse me. And the 3rd time it happened, when I woke up, my alarm was going off, and I thought it was the bear. And I said out loud as I opened my eyes, I need to call my manager and tell him that I'm not going to make it to work because I got mauled by a bear. And then I realized I was staring at an alarm clock. And I did not get mauled by a bear. Sounds like me on NyQuil. Is that what you look like on NyQuil too? Well, it wasn't even you guys that were the haunting part. It was the bear. I never knew this about me. I learned something about myself this morning. Turns out I'm afraid of bears. Who knew? Dreams have a meaning, the dreams. I told my coworkers that. They thought I was insane. Grizzly bear or San Francisco bear? I have no idea. It was just a bear and it was in Maine. The setting was in Maine. Don't know if it was an accurate bear. This dude died to a bear 3 times and still hasn't beat that save file. Relax, pal. Okay? Relax. I'm about to show something here real quick. This does make me want to play Mario when I play this game. Special... No, it's speed. I'm not going to go buy a new thing. I'm just going to go attack on the shroob. Whatever. Attack defense. And then call it good and move on. It was? I was like the California flag. That's what I was thinking of. They're not friend-shaped. They're evil-shaped. They're shaped like bears. Yearly recurring dream when I was young where I was being chased by the Huns from Night at the Museum. If I was in a dream and I looked around and I was like, wait, this is the museum at night. And then I turned and saw Ben Stiller, I would never go back to bed. I would wake up immediately and I would become permanently an insomniac. I would never go to bed again. I do know this, but I was genuinely thinking of the California flag.
Why not have beers with bears?
Why not have bears with beers? Why not put bear in beer? Scratch beard. Why not go to bar with bear for beer? Brain, you're cheating, you're cheating, you're cheating. Wah, 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 you're cheating, you're cheating, you're cheating. It's the best state flag, fight me. I don't know anything about any state flags. I don't have a clue. I only know Maine, California. That's it. That's it. I don't even know my own state's flag. I have no idea what it looks like. I think someone showed me on stream before. And I don't remember it. I think it's bedtime. But I don't want to go to bed. I want to go fight the Donkey Kong and save the Kong Kingdom. It's not a fake boy. I was going to do the bit where I have like a breakdown and freak out over that message. But there are new people in here who haven't seen it. And it made me nervous. It's like people are going to think I'm a weirdo. It's like people are genuinely going to think I'm a big weirdo. Makes you do a pledge to the flag. I think a lot of states do that. Like we would do the pledge every morning, and it would be to the when I lived in Maine, it would be to the Maine flag and the American flag. All right, we're done with this shrewboid.
It's too late, Chris. It's too late.
Look at our big boy. Look at how thick he is. Look at how strong these are. Holy freaking cow. Holy crap. Colorado has a great flag? What is Colorado's? Is it a guy skiing with a joint in his mouth? Oh, I've seen this. That is kind of a fire flag. What is New Hampshire's? What is New Hampshire's? New Hampshire's is so lame. It's a boat. That's it. Is it the boat I'm thinking of? Is it the stupid boat they love so much? What is it called? No, it's a boat I've never heard of. Huh. Booty flag. What's with New England boats, man? We're not even that big on boats. We just act like we are. Also, who do I want to give black sludge to? He thicker. But he the fish. They both poison stall. We literally just have a stall team.
Ohio's flag is Ohio, as the kids say.
Who did we give the shell bell to? You. Let's give that to the shroob. I feel like it's better served on the shroob.
My state's flag has far too much going on.
I don't know what state you're in. I've been on a boat like 20 times from New England. I feel like there are other... No, I guess we do have a lot of boats. I always think when I think of boat, and I don't think of boat a lot, but when I think of boat, I always think of Rhode Island, which I guess is in New England. And I always think of Florida. And those are the two places I imagine in my brain. I never imagine like New Hampshire. I never imagined Massachusetts, even though there's a lot of boats in Massachusetts. I never imagined Maine, and there's a lot of boats in Maine. You know, now that I think about it, there's a lot of boats. I always think of woods when somebody brings up Maine to me, or New England. Do we have caps? Yeah, we have baseball caps. Who's our encounter going to be? We got the onion! I wanted the onion! Now I just have to catch it. It has grass whistle? Why can't I catch the onion? I got the onion in a party hat! Oh! It's grass and fairy. That's actually good. I've never seen the Massachusetts flag. All right, if you want to be this damned onion, let me set up the roll. This is our first capture of the day, believe it or not. It is 4x weak to poison, but we don't really have to worry about poison right now. If you want to be this onion, please type in the chat right now.
Name it Onion Boy.
I'm interested in looking at its moveset. I am really interested in it.
It's the world's first onion type.
Can I be Lakitu if we get Lakitu? Also, hi, Tyro. I also, no repeats. If you have them on, I want you to be honest about it because I can't remember them all in my brain. Shining Gren. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but you get to be the Funyun. Congratulations. How do we make this work? Gunyan? Gunyan goes kind of hard. Gunyan kind of goes crazy. It's not much like Guren. We could do Gurion. Gurion. But Gunyan goes kind of crazy. Sure? Alright, we're going to do Gunyan. I really like Gunyan. Oh, I forgot how good the music is in this part of the game. Ganoin is perfect. Ganoin. That's the sound that, No, I'm not going to say this. It would be gross. Did you hear the news? What's the news? Tell me, what's the news? What's the news? Can't remember if you have them on. I can't either. Prankster? Holy shit, it's a prankster onion. Sweet lord, it's a prankster onion.
The Pope died? What? Huh?
Flower shield raises the defense of grass types, which is weird. I've never thought about this move once ever in my life. They moved San Antonio, Texas to Korea?
Well, it's about time.
How you doing, Mr. Piché? We caught an onion. I'm the happiest boy in the world. This makes for a halfway decent Mon for double battles, which is what we have to do. Let's do this. Let's give it the cap candy and find out. And then look at its Pokedex entry. Or tattle, sorry. Defog is not going to be that useful. It is in single battles. Tailwind is huge. Priority Tailwind. Do we have the opportunity to make the craziest team right now? Priority grass whistle, priority tailwind? What's going on with this damn onion? What are they gonna do with the Spurs in Korea? Oh. Oh no. Wait, did we pass it? No, it's right here. Does it evolve? It can get Infiltrator or Prankster, and I'd much rather have Prankster. Its stats are kind of booty. Or it gets Chlorophyll, which is less useful. It evolves with a yellow shell. I think we evolved this immediately and we use it. Assuming that it would still have Prankster. Fairy Wind. Leech Seed with Prankster is wacky. This is a crazy mon. Prankster is one of the best abilities in the game. I don't really have to worry much about special defense at this point in the game, I think. Not a lot. I kind of like Prankster Leech Seed, though. That's kind of bananas. No pun intended, it's a Donkey Kong land. Let's go to... We do have Leaf Storm. We do have one attack move. Let's go get a Yellow Shell and see what it does. Who do we get? Can't believe they added Whimsicott. That is true. It is kind of just Whimsicott. But what does it become when it evolves? Save first? Yeah, we can't save Scum it though. It's a Nuzlocke. That'd be wrong. If we lose Prankster, it is what it is. I feel like they wouldn't do that though. I feel like if we're gonna get an onion and they're gonna give the onion Prankster and then they're gonna evolve the onion, it's gonna keep Prankster. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's my hard read of the day. That's not an onion. That's a creature. That's not an onion. Sure, it's cute, but that's not an onion. Okay, its speed is crazy. Its special defense is decent. Its special attack is decent. It's not bulky at all. Looks like it's going to be kind of scary to use. It gets Air Cutter. It can go for... Hang on. You can go for crits with Air Cutter. Whirlwind with Prankster is good. Moonlight with Prankster is good. Aromatherapy is alright. Is it flying fairy or is it grass? It's grass. It's so weird. It's good, but it's so weird. I don't know what to do with it. Whirlwind is interesting, but we're going to be doing double battles, so it's not that good. It would be really good. If we set up, like, Stealth Rock spikes, Whirlwind with Prankster would be awesome. That's kind of broken, is it not? For singles? Isn't that, like, out of control broken? Unless you have, like, suction cups? It does actually kind of look like a fake mod. Does Prankster work on Whirlwind, though? Prankster is, it's guaranteed priority. Does it work on Whirlwind? Or no, does it just add one? I don't know how it works. Death by 1,000 cuts. I feel like this isn't that good. Leaf Tornado kind of sucks, though. It cuts accuracy, which is nice. I don't know what to do with it. I feel like we box it for now. Thinking about it, I feel like we box it for now. Because I'm nervous that it would just get killed. Like, we'd run into one poison move and it would just be boomed. But I do see a future for it. Like, I do see it would be good against Donkey Kong specifically. Oh, interesting. I never knew that. I'm learning today. While we're right here, why don't we... Actually, we can't afford anything. I was going to say get more balls, but we can't afford anything right now. We got to do some battles first. I just wanted confirmation on it because I saw it in chat, but I wanted to be sure that it could be followed up and someone could confirm it. I never want to take it at face value in chat. Except a lot of times I do, even though I said that. Did you gain another cavity? I have perfect teeth. Okay. Don't say that about my team. Don't say that about my teeth. The only thing I don't do is wipe. It sets it to +1. Okay. Wait, so if it sets it to plus... Okay, no, I'm going to look it up. Now it just got unconfirmed. Okay, it does add 1. It adds 1. Is there a move chart here that I can look at? Whirlwind base priority is -6. So then wait, no, it's not showing me. So it'd be -5? That's still not good. I guess it's not broken. No, that makes sense because Murkrow's not broken. Murkrow gets Whirlwind. Do I have to fight them? I know they're just gonna get Luigi. I don't think I have to fight them, right? They just grab Luigi and get out of here. Yeah. Okay. We do have to fight the monkeys with Toad. This thing got rid of my aunt. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. Ooh, can I skip ahead? I wonder if... I shouldn't do this right now. Because... if there was a way to force the Rex encounter... that I'm like out of balls anyways, I probably wouldn't catch it. I don't want to like screw up any captures. I think I just do the Toad section. Because the Toad section's after the town. Oh, we're gonna have to catch shit as Toad. That kind of stinks. That was easy. Oh no, we can't skip the Toad section. No! Can I tell him to stay here? How do I... okay, now I can. So I have to go... I have to go as Mario. Go up, jump, do this. No. Do this. Free Toad. Toad has the power glove. Do this. He goes ahead. I go to Mario. I deal with Monkey Man. I waterfall this idiot and I high horsepower this idiot, but it doesn't work because I got faked out. But that's okay because I just do it again and I win. Remember to remove Toad's hammer bro from the first slot of his party so he stops being useless. Kind of true. Kind of right you are. You get a Wiggler? Remember when Nintendo tried to tweet that it was Wiggler Wednesday? I'm a bit worried about... No, I'm not worried about Piché. What am I saying? Chrispiche. We get Protect, which is really useful in double battles, honestly. If I remember right, we get this here. We trigger this battle. Is that what we do? I have to catch Mons. That's what I have to do. Now I remember. I catch Mons. I have 15 Explorer Caps. This is a Nuzlocke. It doesn't really matter for Toad because we don't keep any of them. This is the same thing we caught last time. We're not even going to bother naming this thing after chat because we don't keep it. It just dies. We rain dance. We boomerang. Oh, it's flying type. That's so weird. Why does it become flying type? I entered a worldwide lobby, and it's all Waluigi Wiggler on Wednesday. That's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen is when they accidentally tweeted that. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I go this way now. I go up here. I can actually surf and skip this. Am I supposed to? I can't even remember. Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm thinking like at 1,000 miles an hour right now because I'm playing this on speed up. There's items down there. Right? Yeah, one right here. I don't think I need to worry about the one down there. Double Dino Rhino? I Poison Fang you. I Poison Fang you again. Hammer Bro is being useless. I switched to Ash Leave. I get rid of this Chain Chomp immediately. I get rid of you. You're done. You just gave him so many stamina boosts. It does. I feel like that's just left over from Emerald, though. I feel like the way it's built, because it's a multi-battle, it just has to be in there, because that's the way it's scripted already. It'd be a lot of work just to get rid of it. This is the shop. I don't need the shop. I need to heal, which is here. No, wait, was that not the shop? Is this the heal? I think this is the heal. Yeah, it is. I'm stupid. Have a good night, Peter. Thank you for calling by the stream. I might pass out pretty soon, too, to be honest with you. I know this is a short stream, but my brain is fried. There's a new encounter here. I have 12 baseball caps. I could go for a water encounter. I'm going to get ambushed here by a Koopa Troopa or 2. I think there's no point. But I also don't want to be in a double battle when it happens. Oh wait, yeah, they shoot Toad and they kill him. I forgot about that part. Charge and Chuck is scary. I'm not really afraid of Bonsai Bill. I am a little bit afraid of Pokey. Short stream, didn't drink enough water today. It's okay, I have it right here. Watch this. I got my eye. Delicious. Is the sun in the game? Is the sun in the game? Meaning like sunny day? Oh, fine, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's a drinking problem. I'm fine. Okay, pal? I'm about to get a monkey. I didn't have a monkey in the last run. This is big. Oh, the sun. The angry sun is in the game. And I wish I had it because it has drought. So the answer to both of those is yes. I did. I really did. All right, if you want to be monkey, and why wouldn't you? Please type in the chat now. I don't say things a fake boy would say. Everybody shot a rope in my eye. It was water. Roll in your sleep like a 7-Eleven hot dog. I can't do weighted blankets either. Droid, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you. I will find Mario's dad, and I'm going to strangle him. Hey, don't say monkeys are scary, pal. Not very kind of you. Finally, someone's gonna strangle Mario's dad. Gabriel! I don't think you have a mon already. Which means you get to be a monkey. Stop being mean to my monkey. Look at me, look so much more handsome in that cutout than you do in real life. Hurtful, thanks. Thank you for that. Hurtful. Oh, I could have done April. Oh well. What does monkey do? Bullet seed? Mud slap? Also, their overworld sprites are so cute. Its face, its mouth looks like butt cheeks. I'm just gonna put it out there before anyone says it. That's butt cheeks. That's just a pair of cheeks. That's an ass. It can't sleep. It's normal ground. The ground symbol looks kind of like poo. Very bad stats. Fake out, tickle, double team, bulldoze.
Too late, I already said it. Monkey does whatever monkey sees.
Where is the monkey? Where is the monkey? Show me the monkey. Show me the monkey. Show me the monkey. Show me the monkey!
A monkey.
It doesn't evolve. What does it do? I can get anger point, but I feel like anger point isn't good on it. It can get defiant, but I feel like defiant isn't good on it. It has good speed, okay attack, okay defense. Not much going for it other than that. That's big. I guess it depends on its moveset.
It eats faces and throws shit.
Well, let's get it up to the level cap and see what it learns. It could be good. I could be surprised. Copycat. Why is that? Because monkey see, monkey do.
I'm trying to be competitive here. And you know what? You're right, but it doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, it's not that good. Swagger, not really interested in that. Fling, funny, but not really interested in that. Tail slap, not that good. Do you relearn anything? No. Yeah, it's just not that good. That's a shame. I'm sorry about that, Gabriel. Any new people here? Good question. Look at that. Unstable table. New person who's in chat. Should have gotten the tree. The tree would have been so good. I think there's another chance for the tree, though. I think we do get another chance at Trunkle. It's got to be from Donkey Kong. 0 deaths so far this whole run. None. Not a zilch. Everyone liked the stream. We have been, like, very careful, though. For example, I'm going to waste an Ultra Shroom to get our fish big and powerful. Okay, Mario's kind of blocked here. Toad has Protect now. Toad has another encounter. Donkey Kong is there. That's definitely just Donkey Kong. I'm just gonna catch this. It doesn't matter. It's Toad. Gotta send Toad 5k coins. Oh, I forgot about... I don't even have 5k coins! How am I gonna get away with that? Also, what's your ability? Schooling? I knew that, actually. Its ability... Its stats stink, but schooling makes it good. Can we fix their movesets right quick? I didn't even realize I could do this. Gastro Acid is kind of useful. Screech is kind of useful. Uproar is not useful. Beat Up is not useful unless I catch a bunch of shit with Toad. None of these moves are useful. I know the dinosaur doesn't get anything really useful. We have to fix Toad. What else can you do? U-turn, maybe. Better than, like, Snowscape. Snowscape is never going to help us. It is Persona 4 music. I didn't pick it, Jet picked it! Teach Skull Bash? Skull Bash is 2 turns, though. I think I'd rather just go Headbutt. And get rid of Sunny Day and make sure it's using Rain Dance. We needed to. Can I, like... That's the wrong way. Oh, I might have screwed that up. This is not a great matchup. At all. In fact, I shouldn't have got rid of Sunny Day. I made a mistake. We can do this. We can start hammer throwing Womp and Incinerate. And Ant dies. We're fine. EP time? I would say very soon. Very soon. I'd like to get to like a good stopping point though. And this is not a stopping point here. I think we got to get to the Kong capital, which is up north. Do I put this here? Yeah, I do. And then I go this way. I can avoid this clown. I can avoid this clown, but I probably won't. There's Trunkle! I think this is a good item. If this thing Destiny bonds me, I will jump off a cliff. I might jump off a cliff. You gotta do a flip if you do that. If I do what? Persona 3 yourself. Safety goggles good. Safety goggles really good. Why did I use bulldoze, man? Why did I fight this trainer, man? What is going on here? What is going on? Waterfall and high horsepower. feel like that hurt. You gotta feel bad for Klepto. I feel like Klepto is just barely not good. I feel like Klepto has a lot going for it, but just not enough. Just barely not enough. Like, it gets Tailwind, it gets, like, some decent moves, but its stats just hold it back. Send something to Captain Toad with the launcher. Send coins? I didn't have 5,000 coins. Oh, wait, I did. What? Huh? Huh? I need to get rid of that. Both of these things immediately. Good.
Chris, where is my belated 21st birthday half-used and soggy Marlboro cigarette? Please, 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 I need a puff on. I need my birthday ciggy.
Happy birthday! I mean, you better cheer than this. There we go. Happy birthday! I'll tell you what, you may not have received it yet, but it is on the way. You will be getting one lightly used. Only lightly soggy. It's been in the mail, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if it was packed up tight enough that the sogginess remained within it and did not dry up. But you should be getting a lightly soggy Marlboro Red that's a little bit burned. Congratulations. Congratulations. This might be one of the best things that happens in your life, and I hope you cherish it. And I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Okay, now I need Toad. Toad is rich. Give him coins. Get this yellow shell. For what? Nothing. Oh, I'm gonna avoid these items because I think Mario needs these items. It's better on Mario if I remember right. Let's get rid of the cloud immediately. Do we get one on each of our birthdays or just once? Just once, unless I forget that you already got it, which is pretty likely. So you might get it more than once. Everybody gets the same one. I have noticed that everyone has sent me back their Marlboro Red a little more used, and I'm not going to tell you if it is the same one or not. Oh, he does. Whatever, I don't need him as Toad. Toad can get by. Toad does not need these items. Toad will be fine. Toad need not worry about it. I feel like Snoozorb is really good. I don't know why, but I feel like if it has Truant, it's got to be like slacking. Y'all are making me want a cigarette. Don't actually smoke cigarettes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cigarette's bad. Cigarette's not good. I thought that thing just died for a second. Is this mod not good? As it turns out, is this mod not good? It might not be good. It might be really bad. It might be really bad. What does Charles charge? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Alright, we gotta fight these two. Toad's team not looking great. I probably could have healed before this, but I'm not too worried about it. We Poison Fang you. I'm surprised it didn't know retreat. That did a lot of damage. What did it do? What did it just use? Huh? I don't know where Uproot is. I'd be interested in finding out. I can look at the decks in a second. If Piché mentions this comment, I will go walk to the store. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Very bad idea. I'm going to switch to Ashley. I'm worried that was a ground type move. I'm sorry. I didn't know what it was going to be. Smoke is bad. Don't actually smoke. Being addicted to nicotine is not good. I'm gonna switch to Blood Bomb. Because I know that even though it's raining, it doesn't have a water type attack. It has a flying type attack. Why would you pick that? Look where I am now. He still hasn't come back. No, here's the thing with getting addicted to nicotine. I think a lot of people between high school and college, they don't do it because it's cool. They do it because they like the way it feels. It's something new. It's something interesting. And they think they won't get addicted to it. But if you get addicted to it, that does have a water type attack. That's crazy. We just lost the dinosaur. If you do get addicted to it, it begins to not be something that feels good. And it begins to also not be something that's cool. And it begins to be something that you can't get off of. And it becomes life-threatening. And that's what makes it uncool. It's not about when you smoke or do whatever, vape, chew. When you're in high school or in college, it's about when you do it as a grown-ass adult. And you can't stop.
Snoozorb is why I farmed Jimmy T early in the game. Booballoon might be my wife, but Snoozorb is our beloved daughter. Her level up moves aren't great until really late, but she gets a lot of TM coverage, and her hidden ability is Kamala's Comatose.
That's kind of sick. Wait, that's crazy to switch from Truant to Comatose. That's a gigantic jump. That's an enormous jump. Recently quit? Let's go. Congratulations to you. That's not an easy thing to do, especially after 8 years. That is not easy at all. Very big kudos to you. I always smoke after sex. That's an insane message. Let's go Poison Fang. I should have used Waterfall before because the rain was up. Never mind, we're gonna use it again. I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't read the entire thing. I stopped halfway through. Yum. Well, Toad is pretty much toast. I wonder if it counts like Nuzlocke rules. Toad got rocked. Uh-oh. Actually, I still don't know if that can... No, it doesn't count because it would be gone. Those mons would be completely gone. If Toad loses all his mons, though, do I lose the game? Can I check your bag, man? Can I please check your bag? Can I please just check your bag, man? Yeah, it doesn't count towards it. She cannot evolve and both her attack stats are 80. Wait, that's not that good. What's incredible about Snoozorb? I feel like it's got to be good. Something reads to me that it's probably got to be good. I'm guessing its moveset must really be all that. Peppermint gum is a good way to quit. I guess that would kind of like fulfill your like, especially if you do like vaping or something. Or like Zins or something. I guess that would be a good way to like trick your brain into thinking that you're doing that. Also, I think I'm going to wrap things up because my brain is going haywire right now. My brain is going bananas right now. It's actually kind of nutting. Mainly the wide coverage and really solid bulk, which she dies to a speck of dirt. Oh, it's 4x weak to ground. That stinks. That kind of stinks. Using the patch to not vape. That's huge. That's big. Patches, aren't patches like expensive? I guess nicotine as a whole is expensive. The addiction is expensive. Someone's saying, don't you feel better? Don't you feel better now that you quit a drug? No, I liked it and now I'm going through withdrawals. The idea of putting anything in my lungs other than air is so unappealing. When I was I remember when I was like in high school, my friends were getting into smoking weed. The thought of like smoke going in my lungs scared the shit out of me. I was like, that can't be, that's fucked up. Yeah, patches through your doctor. Interesting. Addicted to the grind. That's me. I will not work tonight after stream. I will not work tonight after stream. I will not work tonight after stream. I will go to bed. I will go to bed. Have you been addicted to nicotine, Mr. Piché? No. But I know a lot of people who are. Chocolate milk. I tried to quit chocolate milk and I went through the craziest withdrawals of my life. I am Mr. Piché. There's a hallway in my high school that's unofficially called Weed Alley. We had something like that, but we called it Kids Who Sit Down Alley. And there was one notable kid who sits down in the alley and he would eat peanut butter out of a jar. Belden, hello, welcome to the end of the stream. Your sports team keeps losing. Eat a lemon, suck a lemon, the Red Sox just won. Suck a lemon, suck a lemon, suck a lemon, make it extra sour. I'm still working on my Coke addiction. I was gonna make a joke changing the word Coke to cock, and I didn't. I'm better than that. I'm above that kind of lowbrow humor. Like, as a Celtics fan, I'm feeling really good about basketball these days. Really enjoying the NBA. Super clean record, but I also talk about clapping ghost cheeks. This 100% is a thing you do. Writing hexes on a certain goalie for the Ottawa Senators. Now, what the hell are you talking about there? The Ottawa Senators? What country are we in here? What are we talking about? What the hell is that? If you watched the last Delicious James video, then you know I'm lying. Oh, you're talking puck. Okay, never mind. That's extremely Canadian. Where am I? Bruins stink this year. The Bruins stink. I don't even want to watch hockey this year. I used to drink a lot in college, and now I drink like once a month. I was in college, though. I drank a ton. They were good, now they stink. The last Delicious James video had me laughing my ass off. I've never had that many poop and fart jokes thrown at me in that short of an interval. And then I was in it? Huge. Raichu, welcome to the channel. Hack idea Pokemon, but it's all cartoon characters. You play it as Yakko Warner. I would make for a funny hack. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. There'd be a ton of work. Just a shitload of work to make it look good and play good. But that would be a funny hack. What's your biggest fear besides bears slaughtering you? I don't like fire. Fire scares me. Your videos have reached play at night to fall asleep to status. This is big. This is big news. In 6 months, I could recite Pokemon Crystal, but your HP gets halved every turn, part 1. How did you meet DJ and other friends like Sheb? One day last year, almost a year ago, Delicious James just reached out to me by email. They saw my Pepto-Bismol video. That was actually the first thing they saw by me. And they said, do you want to be on a quiz? And then I looked at their channel and I enjoyed it and I said, sure. And then after the quiz, they said, you should come back. And I said, sure. I have some input for the teaser you showed me, and the boys, if you're looking to take on more work. You mean for the hack? I showed a teaser of that on stream today. All good. Of course. I stream every week. I'm interested in hearing. I'm not adding tons more to the battle stuff because it's been a lot of work and I really like to get a run out and I don't want to get into too much scope creep. But I am interested in hearing what you got to say because I could bring the dice back for a different hack. Seems like y'all have been friends longer than a year. Less than a year, to be honest with you. I was a prude in college. I never drank or did anything because I was an RA and needed the job to help pay for college. I worked at Polo Ralph Lauren in college to help pay for college, and it wasn't enough to pay for college, so I would eat applesauce for dinner, and I was very thin. Because working retail a few days a week after school, after classes, does not pay the bills. Especially in Boston. That does not afford rent. It's pretty basic, I think. Basically, I want you to insert me into the game, and I want to have Mewtwo. Mewtwo's going to be my starter, and I'm the rival. And halfway through the game, I meet a girl with really big boobs. And she has Darkrai because she's kind of evil. But, like, she's foreboding and evil to everyone else, but she loves me. And she's my girlfriend. And then you double battle us, Mewtwo Darkrai. And it's cool because it's like Dark Void, and then Mewtwo... it wins. All I'd want is manual timing for the battle reels, like Thousand Year Door. The thing is, I was thinking about how to do that and how to play with that for, like, I could make it so it spins all the time, right? And then when you hit, like, an attack, it stops the thing. But then we start falling into the territory of, now there's too many sprites on the screen when there's battle moves in play. Now there's too many palettes being used, and palettes start getting messed up. And palettes are getting messed up kind of randomly as it is. Like, very occasionally. So, it's a cool concept, but it's not really, like, as random. It's not as RNG, and I want to make it feel more like everything is a gamble. Granted, you do stop a slot machine. It's just weighted, usually. Paper Mario, it's not really weighted. You can time it. So, I don't know. It seems like it's not impossible, but it would be a hell of a job. And I think I'm pretty happy with how it is. The way it is. Insert yourself being chased by a bear. Those were bad dreams, and if I have them again tonight, I'm going to the doctor and I'm saying, "What's with bears?" And then whatever the doctor says will be the answer. Lived in the dorms of a school you never attended. I knew a lot of students who did that. I knew that but a girl I dated in college did that, and I would stay in her dorm, which was a different school than she went to, and people were confused because I went to a different school than both those schools. So people were really weirded out when I showed up, and one time I went in, and an RA opened the door for me, held it open and let me in, and then I'm halfway to the elevator, and the guy goes, "Wait, stop, let me see your ID." And then I showed him it, and I said, "I'm here to see my girlfriend," and it was an ID for a different school. And then he said, "Oh, gonna have to go back." I was like, "You can't make me go back. You already let me in. If I was a serial killer, it would be over right now. You can't just walk me back out. You're not you don't even go to school with you." And then he grabbed me by the shirt and pulled me out. Go sleep, Chris. Yeah, I know. It's time for bed. I know. A Corsola. All right. We will be back Thursday and Friday. I think because I'm not going to go as hard as I went this weekend on things. This weekend was a little weird because it was Easter and I was trying to like get more done than I planned on, which made the hack cooler in my opinion, but also a little bit wider in scope. And I think I'm going to shrink down the scope some so that we have a stream at normal times for the rest of the week. But that's it. I'll see you guys Thursday if you're here. Bye-bye. Shuckle Thursday. Maybe bargain bin day. Maybe, I don't know what's happening. I just know we're doing a shuckle this week. It's a big rule of RAs is to just let random people into the dorms. And that guy choked. I was like in the vestibule of the the dorm building. And I was waiting there for like 20 minutes. And then this guy just walked in and said, "Here you go, trying to get in." And it was very clear I did not live there, or else I would have gotten in. I wasn't like looking for my keys or anything. He's just like, "Oh, you get in?" I said, "Yeah." Look, doing this hack, I think it's opened so many doors for me to do other really cool things. Like, I have learned by working on this, and by extension working on all the other ones that we did, I feel like I can do fucking anything in the game. I kind of know when it's going to be like a giant overhaul, or it's going to be something really easy. But I feel like I can do anything. Like, I had to make all kinds of custom, not built-in stuff just to get the guy in that big building to delete your Pokemon when you sell them. And it wasn't hard. I was like, oh, of course, you just do this. And it worked instead of not working. I think I just burped and hiccuped at the same time, and it didn't feel good. I felt like a frog croaking. Could be Shuckle Friday, Bargain Bin Thursday. Could be Shuckle Thursday, Bargain Bin Friday. I don't know. No, it was weird. Look, I'm dead serious. You can do not anything. You can do anything you think you can't because you just think you can't. If you think if you're like, I'm gonna jump to the sun right now, that's dumb. But if you're like, I'm not gonna learn this skill or do this thing I want to do because I don't think I can do it, that's dumb. Just try it. I am serious about that. That is my life motto. This is the only moral I ever share on my streams. That and always get light iced in your Starbucks. Sorry, I got hyper because of that. All right, good night, everyone. Good night, everybody.